All right, guys, let's do this. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. This is the iHeartRadio Countdown. Kim Petras, it is so good to see you. How are you, Kim?
It's so good to see you, too. I'm so amazing. I'm so happy to be here, and I missed you.
Yeah, I missed you. I asked Kim, I said, Kim, and you probably said this just to be nice, but I said, Kim, I've missed you. Did you miss me? And you said, yeah.
No, for real. It's been long. I'm so happy to be back.
I'm so pumped because this you must be, excited for this new project, new single with Nicki, album on the way. You must be excited is an understatement, right?
Yeah, I'm hype as hell. Like, I just get up so excited. It's just been the funnest thing ever to, first of all, make a song with Nicki, then shoot a video with Nicki, then keeping it a secret, being trolls together with the Barbs, and my fans and the Barbs kind of scheming. It's been the most fun shit I've ever done in my life. Like, I get to be a troll and a Nicki stan and a Barb. It's like the best release ever.
We're going to get to all that. I got to hear all that. Okay, we'll get to the song a little bit later on in the countdown. But tell me the whole thing about, like, you had to keep this for like a month or so. You were talking to a friend of mine. You had to keep it kind of secret for a little bit.
Yes.
And to know you have a song, with your idol or one of your idols, Nicki, in your back pocket. How do you not tell everybody about this?
I needed to I needed to be like a recluse. I really did. Like, every time I went out, I wanted to tell everybody that I met, and it was really bad. And I just felt that urge and just stopped it. But yeah, unfortunately, like when I'm excited about something, I just and I have one drink, I just tell everybody everything about anything. So I'm so proud of myself for keeping this a secret because obviously I wanted to blast it out to everyone.
Right.
And I really learned self-control thanks to Nicki Minaj.
I bet the fact that this
Thank you, Nicki.
You're welcome, Nicki. The fact that this thing it stayed a secret is just, I don't know. It's a miracle, right?
It's a miracle.
It's a damn miracle.
Yeah.
Album update, Kim. I know what I'm told. Sometime in the summer. I know dates are kind of weird because things get changed and adjusted and don't say what you can't. What can you say about this upcoming album?
I can say that it's done, and I'm super excited about it, and that I've spent 3 years on it, and that I've worked with some incredible people on it, and I'm so proud of it, and that I can't wait to share it with everyone, and I think it's definitely my best, and Nicki Minaj is on it, so that automatically makes it amazing, and y'all are gonna have no excuse for not listening to it, so there it is.
So everything's been turned in, mixed, mastered, whatever they say. All the buttons have been pushed. Everything, you sent it in. It's done. D-U-N, done.
It's done. The artwork isn't. That's the only reason, I'm a little stressed still, is I shot it, but it's just minor tweaks. But yes, everything's handed in. Everything's done.
I love how you're so hands-on with everything. Just, you want to make sure, because I've talked, let me ask this. When you put on an album, I think it was a couple of the guys from Coldplay told me this. It wasn't Chris, but I forget which one. I don't want to put words in their mouth. But they said when they put when they put an album out, they can't listen to it after the fact because there's always things I should have changed this. I should have. Are you, when you put on a song, are you kind of like that, or are you just, it's okay?
No, I am like that. I have doubts, but usually I think I'm a very, if I have a doubt, I go in and record it and test it against what's there, because sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, that lyric could be better, it could be this, and then the next day, I immediately need to go to the studio and try it out, or, I can't just tracking myself in a shitty way. and just I usually think when I have notes, I just make sure that they're better before I cancel all of my plans and just it needs to be completely redone. So I feel that's something just I've learned over the years. It's just in the process of writing the song, beat out all the opportunities that, the worries that you might have later. But I have some worries of,
that's kind of human though, right?
Songs. Yeah, for sure. It's never going to be perfect. Nothing just, they're also, it's hard to not overwork something because then it becomes too, it can become too robotic or too thought out, and you want to keep the main idea of the song too. So it's so hard being an artist. We have such a hard life. I could complain about it all day. No, I'm kidding.
All right, I can't wait for this album. I think summer-ish, or don't.
Yeah, summer.
Summer. Oh, there we go. Kim, this might be. Maybe I'm trying to dig for info here. Maybe not. I don't know. I read that obviously Madonna is a huge fan, and you would love to be to do a collab with her someday. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Is Madonna possibly? I'm just looking at your reaction.
As of now, she's not. But there's many songs I would have thought about doing with Madonna. And I definitely like, I've done writing sessions for trying to write for Madonna, stuff like that. So I hope it's leading up there. It's kind of, the same happened with Nicki. Like I had her in mind for so many songs I was writing over the years and just like really tried getting it to Nicki and things like that. And I think, once I figure it out, because with Sam too, we had a few before Unholy, we had a few.
Oh, you told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah. We had a few just different ideas that just weren't quite it. And like, oh my God, if I get to work with Madonna, I would want it to be the best thing ever. And I would have really wanted to. Oh my God, the grammar in that was horrible. And I really want to just think it out. So yeah, I love Madonna. And I'm so grateful that she introduced her performance at the Grammys. Like that was a huge, very meaningful moment for me. And I remember her like cracking her whip and being like, go get it.
Oh man, yeah. What a rush,
it
right?
was stunning.
Okay, it's in the universe. It's just going to happen. I'm just putting it out there. It's already out there, but I'm putting it out there again. Your fans love you. So give me one of those crazy fan moments.
Crazy fan moments. Well,
I love these so much, Kim. I just love these stories.
Me too. Well, there was a girl with her parents who's like transitioning that I remember very like distinctly. I think it was in Seattle, and I just remember that so distinctly at this tour and what that like meant to her, seeing me on stage and all of that. Those are always crazy. When
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
when you can
just
really
like,
move someone like that
for sure. And it was just like like the parents just like obviously like love their kids so much, and it was just like a very special like moment that I always remember. But there's also, I sign all kinds of body parts. I've signed crazy stuff. They always find me. They give me outfit suggestions. Sometimes they give me outfits they want me to wear. They're just awesome. I love the buns.
I bet you have signed so many, pieces of flesh, we'll call it. That's probably a bad way to put it. And they turned into tattoos over the years.
Yes. Oh my God. So many have gotten tattoos.
Oh my God. I might have to get one of those.
Please. I would die.
One of these days we'll do it together. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm so down. Also, people get the Turn Off the Light hand, just like my Halloween album.
Oh, man. Okay,
yeah.
that's a note to self tattoo with Kim Petras.
Hell yeah, I'm in. I need one. I don't have one.
Let's go. Once this album comes out, Kim, tour plans. Are we talking tour or is it a little tour? I mean, I'm sure you guys are already chatting.
Yeah, no. It's in the fall.
What can you say?
U.S. tour in the fall.
I mean, are you excited? I mean, I would assume there's nothing better than the rush. You can't recreate this anywhere. That feeling you go on stage and that I don't know, where else can you get that feeling? You're right.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I do everything for that feeling, and I think really festivals and all of that stuff is like amazing. It's so much fun, but it's usually also sometimes people who don't know your music and are hearing it for the first time on tour. They know every single word. I know that, they're there with me in the moment. And that's just like the most special thing in the world. So I'm excited for every part of it. I'm excited for going to rehearse it, planning it down to the lights, to how I want the stage to be. I really care about every single moment. And I miss tour so much since my last tour that I just really want to make it the best experience for my fans and for me. And I feel like I'm really ready to push my tour game, and this next one's going to be special.
I'm a big fan of tour, the intro, the first. What do you, I mean? I guess you can't say because it kind of needs to be a surprise. But do you have in mind kind of how you want to start the show?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I always also my show is always kind of sectioned because I have like a darker alter ego, I guess, with Turn Off the Light, which is like my Halloween music. So I always have that like somewhere in the show where just everything kind of goes dark, which is also really fun because like I tend to be quite bright and poppy. And now I have Slap Pop, which is this really raunchy, like
love it.
Euro mixtapey vibe, which also is like its own little section. And so I just like have all these like little characters and things. And last time I remember there was like a big light behind me and I was walking upstairs, and so that's when people first saw me.
Like a silhouette of you, sort of.
It was good. It was a really good move. And I had a turntable on stage that I would spin on, and I had like a ponytail that was really long. I had 3 ponytail changes. It was really, that's why like I'm pushing myself, because like my last one was pretty lit. I had 6 outfit changes, 3 hair changes, and it was pretty sick.
So new tour, no less than 10 outfit changes.
Literally.
Yeah. Less than 10, don't even talk to her. How did the collab with the Queen, Nicki, happen? Give me a little Nicki insight here.
Okay, so the song came about, and I originally intended to be for Nicki, for her to consider for her album, whatever she wants to do with it kind of vibe.
Oh, so you would have given it to her, just not like just a Nicki track if she wanted.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Totally. And then the conversation kind of died a little bit around that, and like I really loved the song, and so I kind of went in and just did some new things to it. And then my team at Republic played that version for Nicki, and she loved it. And and the rest is history. It was really crazy because she just recorded it in her home studio, and there were a few days like Nicki is recording it, and it was like I was very, just like shaky. Like honestly, it was hard to handle because it was definitely like I was just so excited to hear it, and like at any point it could come in. So those were a few very interesting days. And then when I first heard it, like we just like all cried, and my dogs were freaking out, and they stand Nicki too.
I mean, they have to, or they don't get fed.
Literally. And she calls me Kim Petty in it, and that's just like, why has no one in my life ever thought about that? First of all, what's up, friends? And her iconic "It's by B and it's Kim Petras," like that just like took me over the edge. And her verse really, really, really rips, and I just feel so happy that I have a verse this good on a song. And when I met her and did the music video with her, she was just like, I love this song, and this song is so exciting, and just like, that's the proudest feeling ever as like a songwriter and someone who's like proud of, having like learned to make demos and learned to write pop songs for years before ever being an artist, that's really, really meaneful. So
I bet when your email came through, I can see you refreshing your email all day. Like they probably told you, like, Kim, it's coming in today. We think, refresh. Oh,
it was giving phone addiction.
Oh, dude! And when it finally popped up, I bet you're.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Fully.
Alone featuring Nicki Minaj. We've talked about it. What else do we need to know before I hit the red blinking button here?
Okay, this song samples Alice DJ's Better Off Alone, which is an iconic song. I have so many memories in clubs to that song. It's a Euro classic, and I've loved that song for a while. And it's the Queen, Nicki Minaj, and I'm so proud to have her on the song, and she just freaking slaps, and this rips, and is about to be the song of the summer, so,
Deal with it.
That's
go.
all you need to know. Shut up.
Your, for lack of a better word, some artists hate the word fame, but your fame has, it's grown to this crazy level. Give me one, and you've told me in the past you love being a pop star. I would think, who wouldn't, right? Give me one good thing about the fame. Like, man, this is so cool. Give me one, not so good thing about the level of fame that you're hitting right now, and it's about to get even crazier.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, for me, everything about what I do is good because the reward is
love it.
Doing the shows. That's always the reward, playing to my fans. And everything else might suck. I mean, I don't get much sleep. I have very busy days. I'm very exhausted sometimes, but everything I do is because I'm passionate about it. I don't have days where I do anything that I'm not fully, passionate about and love doing. So my life is very happy, and I gladly have no social life too. It's all worth it if you just get to perform for your fans who I feel get me and understand me, and that's the moment that I truly get to just fully be myself, and that's what I do everything for. So nothing is as bad that I would complain about it.
I love the fact that you love it. I don't know why I love that so much. I love because I hear, and granted, everybody.
You gotta love what you do. Yeah. It's the best feeling in the world if you just wake up every day and get to do what you actually love. And yes, it's a lot of work, but it's so worth it. So I recommend doing what you love.
Definitely be a pop star. It's highly recommended.
Yeah.
Per Kim Petras.
I recommend it.
All right. Kim, please tell me this story. I find it so interesting and funny. At least it sounds funny to me. When you did the SNL performance with Sam.
Yes.
But you had to hide underneath this dress on, and you had, to my understanding, had to hide underneath there because you're the surprise guest. You had to hide underneath there for quite some time. Mm-hmm. Tell me this whole thing.
Yeah. So it's this iconic, amazing, custom like Valentino gown, that Sam kind of whipped out. And, I saw the first draft of it, and it was definitely wild, but I come to expect nothing less than like really insane from Sam. Because like first thing we did, I was like on like a heart-shaped hoop in the air all day, like
hold on for dear life.
Literally, it just like never stopped. And I was like fixing a car. Then so all the things were crazy. So I was super excited to be along the ride, and I think a lot of people don't know that it was kind of my job to like sway with Sam and like hold it shut too. So,
no kidding.
And at the same time, like not touch my hair to it so I don't get flyaways, because like first run through I got yelled at because like my hair was just like messed up. But
right.
Yeah, I was just like dodging with Sam under there the entire time. And also I had a vape hidden under there.
What under there?
A vape hidden under there.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Because I was like, sometimes it would be such a long time, and like I would just like vape under Sam's dress. There's a video.
Like, why is Sam's crotch smoking? Oh, no.
Yeah, literally. Long days under Sam's dress. I miss those days. Let's do it again, Sam.
Oh, man. We discussed this last time. I am obsessed with the paranormal. Ghosts, UFOs, all that stuff. Your tour is coming up. Mm-hmm. I have an idea for you that not a specific idea, kind of a general idea. Would you allow me, once you figure out everywhere, all the dates, if you've got them all figured, I want to find a haunted room for you to stay in.
Yes.
You'll do it.
Period.
Okay, because it'll be, I'm sure, whatever nice hotel, ton of beautiful places.
I want a haunted one.
I want to find that one for you. Can I?
Please, yeah. I will, that'd be so fun.
Once I get the locations, I'll submit to your, to your crew there.
Okay.
Like, here's a haunted room. Here's the story. The ghost, I'm just making stuff up now. The ghost walks in at 12:33 every night, and I need you to take a picture of it. That kind of a thing, right?
Sick.
Okay. Am I allowed to work on that?
Yes.
Any new paranormal encounters since I talked to you last? Or all right.
Nothing.
My mission in life is to get you a haunted room.
Please.
That's what I'm doing. All right. You said, and I love this quote because I think it's super powerful. I wasn't discovered. I discovered myself. I think a lot of people need to hear that. Walk me through what you meant by that statement.
Well, I wasn't discovered. There's
that.
I was very like, honestly, when I was a teenager, I was like, why is no one discovering me? Like, I was so like pissed that no one did. And then I just like, I was like, it's not going to happen, and I'm just going to learn how to make songs. And that's honestly the best thing that could happen to me, that I just like picked up my computer at like 12, 13 and started making demos and started working in my room on being good at that, because I just kind of realized no one's going to write me any songs, and you're not on the Disney Channel, and this is just not going to happen.
Right.
And also, I was in the middle of nowhere in Germany, so that was not helping the situation. And yeah, I just really spent years and years and years finding what I want to be as an artist and what makes me special and what works for me, and trying out different genres and trying out all the, different vocal tones, different characters, different everything, and just figuring that out before I kind of, came to LA and went into songwriter rooms and met producers and stuff like that. I had my personality as an artist fully figured out by that time. So yeah.
I'm going to play this for my daughter because she's 14 and she spends time in her room recording covers after cover after cover.
Yes.
And she, mixing and all this
amazing.
Stuff. So I'm going to play this for her because she needs to hear, among other people like her, need to hear this, Yes, absolutely. Totally. Keep going and keep doing it, and work hard on yourself and figure out what works and what doesn't, and what your strengths are, and emphasize those, and stay, special. I feel like whenever people really try to like blend in, it's like, just stay special and stay true to yourself. That's great advice.
Yeah. And keep going. But that's awesome.
All right. I'm not kidding. This will be played for Sophie for sure. Favorite lyric you've ever written? And it can come from the new album if you want. Just don't give out any, titles or whatever. I don't want you to leak anything by accident, But what's your favorite lyric you've ever written?
Oh my God, favorite lyric I've ever written.
If we have to bleep it out, that's okay too.
I'm the throat goat.
Okay, here we go.
Honestly, I had so much fun working on my project Slut Pop. It's just like, it was the most fun experience ever, and it just freed me up to say whatever and be ridiculous. So that pops out to me because I have the most fun with my fans to that, because literally all kind of a joke. So yeah, but it sounds really good, and it's like, it's also hits. But yeah, from the new album, there's like one song called Claws, and it's like, 'cause you dig your claws right into my heart, so I won't forget you. And that song's just really, really special to me, and it has some really good lyrics. And I've teased this song on Twitter, so the diehards know. But yeah, I think that song's going to be special. And there's also one, Castle in the Sky, which has a lot of great lyrics, but I just don't want to give too many away. But there is some.
Say the line from Claws again.
Yeah, it's just the hook concept is 'cause you dig your claws right into my heart, so I won't forget ya. And it's just like really pretty. It's like one of my favorite songs on the album. Yeah, it's stunning.
We can leave it at that. Don't give out too much.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm.
Family, friends, the crew that's been with you forever, probably a lot of people in this room.
Mm-hmm.
What's their reaction to the success you've had so far?
They're so happy. It's so nice to see just how, the people that have believed in me for so long, like, get their cred too. Because
right.
like I've worked with some people for like over 6 years, and I've been on really rough tours. It's all leveled up so much, and it's just so cool that I share that ride with people who I like know would support me if none of this was there,
Right.
And like having the core fans and all of that who just like were there before all of that, just like is so important to me. So yeah, the reaction has just been like, you've been working for this so hard all your life, and like they finally see it. And it's great, even though I've been telling them for years this is going to happen, but now they believe it. So it's nice.
What a rush,
They
Kim.
believe it when they see it.
Your dreams are coming true right before our eyes here. It's just kind of cool to see. A lot of work, obviously. It's not just magic, but,
Yeah.
God, you've done this. You're doing it. Jesus. Quick recap, Alone with Nicki. Get on this track. Good Lord. Album this summer. Album is done.
Mm-hmm.
Tour, that's coming up as well. I'm going to find you a haunted room to stay at on tour. That's my mission in life, Kim Petras.
Claire's in the schedule.
Oh, man, let's do it. What else do people need to know, Kim Petras?
Oof. Exciting stuff coming up. Most importantly right now, I have a song with Nicki Minaj, and it slaps, and I hope it's going to be your song of the summer. It certainly is mine. So I love you all, and so excited.
Kim, at the end of every interview, fist bump to make it official. Give me a little.
Yeah.